Hi guys, welcome. My name's Austin.
What's up? My name's LJ. This is was it TheAustinHoShow?
I'm gonna settle with the TheAustinHoShow.
TheAustinHoShow.
Just cause I like the
the
feel.
ring of it.
The ring of it. It's kind of catchy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unique.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So this is episode 2
Yeah.
of our of Austin the Host Show.
Yeah. If you had a beach house, would it be the Austin Horror Shore?
I don't think my parents would approve,
Probably not.
but I don't know.
Does that ring? Does that feel good?
I don't think it rings as well
Should
as
we
the
redo the
Austin
intro?
Host Show.
Was that
You
a-
want to? You
No,
can-
I'm kidding.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome. My name's
That
Austin.
could be like an outtake.
Yeah. We have like bloopers. Okay.
In a
here.
podcast.
We can maybe kind of redo. Okay, here.
Yeah.
So I'll say, hey guys, my name's Austin,
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's LJ.
and this is our second episode of the podcast that we've been starting. I think we settled on the Austin Host Show.
The TheAustinHoShow. Yes.
I wanted to do something more
Personal.
collaborative, but like I guess it is going on. I guess my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But I am glad to have my co-host here, LJ.
Thank you. Thank you
He-
very much for having me.
He is great to start this journey of podcasting and actually being supportive
Thank you.
in making this, making like my videos, and being entertaining and just like being a good like supportive friend.
He's a great friend, so I this is honestly the least I can do to kind of give back.
Yeah. And then one day we will, when we get older, I will, what is it? Praise you.
Buy me 3 houses, please.
Yeah, by
That's
the
all
beach,
I want.
on top of each other, on the beach. There's not enough room on the beach, so there's
you gotta
room on
just-
each house.
On each house, I think that's
Wouldn't that just be stories?
maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's like a hotel, like
a hotel.
Have you heard about those people that like for real estate they'll buy just like one room on each floor? So they'll buy like all the
Yeah.
5 like the 3 bedrooms
Mhm.
in like a hotel. Or
Oh.
like in like just so that if anyone ever wants like a 3-bedroom, they have to buy it from that dude who owns like every single one on every single floor. It's so smart.
That's like, yeah.
It's genius.
And then you can just have people like live in it, rent it
Yeah.
out or something.
Yeah.
That's a good way of income, I guess.
Yeah, but we could tackle that in a future podcast.
Yeah.
Like
I've
interesting ways people make money.
been interested in real estate because my parents would talk about it. But
Ooh.
we can talk about it another time.
Yeah. Do you hear that chewing? I like spicy.
Okay.
How are you on spicy food?
I like spicy food.
Mm.
Hold on, let me drink water.
You know.
I like spicy food.
Yeah.
I think I remember the first time I like really found that I like spicy food was when when I was younger. My parents would feed me pho,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember my dad just like dumping sriracha in the pho broth.
Oh, really?
And mixing it in. So I tried it, and then I don't know. I just like the kick.
Mm-hmm.
I had a funny story when I went to Coco Ichibanya.
Yeah.
To try it was the first time I tried their curry.
Oh, by the way, Coco Ichibanya, it's a curry place in Diamond Jamboree.
It's a Japanese curry restaurant.
Yeah.
And the first time I went, it was like a couple years ago. I went with some of my friends, like Cameron, Braden, and my brother, and Lance.
Mm-hmm.
And we all went to get Coco Ichibanya, and there's certain spicy levels,
Yeah.
1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
And all of us, it was our first times,
Mm.
even Lance's. And we tried like level 3. My friend Braden, first time, got level 10.
It's so stupid.
Level 10 spicy.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, Asians don't mess around with the spice. Like, if you want something spicy, like, they're gonna like
But
kill you with it.
My friend Braden is this like tall white kid. And the first time he comes to this curry restaurant, he gets the hottest level 10 spice, and he finished it, which surprised all of us. He was dying while eating it, but he finished it. Not like it amazed us, and then we left the restaurant and we went to a gas station because he said he needed to go to the bathroom, and then we didn't see him for like another hour.
Oh god. Yeah, that stuff just goes right through you. The thing about spice, especially Asian spice, like going back to that, when I went to Kokuchibanya's, I think the second time I went there, I got level 5. I was like, oh, it shouldn't be that bad, you know. I heard.
Was that the second time?
It was the second time I
Okay.
went. I think Josh, my cousin, was there, and we I got level 5, and he's like very competitive, so he's like, yeah, I'll get level 5 too. Sure, whatever.
Oh shoot, he should have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing about the curry is that it's spicy, but it's also hot when it comes out. You know what I mean? Like physically hot.
Yeah,
they
like
just
temperature hot.
They get it right out of the pan. They pour it in there. It's like steaming. It's really good. It's delicious. And you're eating it, and you're like, oh, okay. Like this is really good. But then like after a few bites, it's just the flames just envelop your mouth. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was just level 5. So whenever I go back there, if I want to have a good time, if I want to actually enjoy my food, I stick with like a level 3. And I'm someone that likes spice.
Yeah.
You know, I like kind of going a little adventurous.
That's the Asian in you.
Yeah.
Are Filipinos? Wait, yeah, Filipinos are normally known for spice.
Well, yeah. The thing about the Philippines though is that it's so weird when it comes to food because we don't know what's like naturally our food. Because like when China took over, like Spain took over, we have these things called like we have egg rolls. It's called lumpia, but that's like a Chinese thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I think I've had that before.
And like a lot of the culture, there's like Spanish influence. They took over for like 200 years. So in a way, we don't have like authentic Filipino food. But I think like the spices from Spain, you know, and like all these, like we got those too, which is interesting.
What is your favorite food, LJ? What is something that like you crave the most?
This is a hard question.
Oh yeah, by the way, you might not. If anyone who doesn't know, my friend LJ here is actually vegetarian.
I am vegetarian.
At the time of recording this.
At the time of recording, what's the date today?
2/28. Yeah, 28. Wait, it's the last day. Wait, tomorrow March?
Holy is that how that works? No way.
No, tomorrow's not March.
I can't. Yeah, it is March 1st. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
No, February 29th?
Oh wait, we have 2020. It's a leap year.
Really?
Yeah.
So tomorrow is
the 29th.
So leap year is the 29th.
Yes. It's when we have one extra day of the year.
That's
and
so
we
weird.
Add the 29th in February.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, 2020. It's the leap year. So tomorrow's not March. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like time is moving by so fast.
Time is moving by way too quick. Yeah. I think that's something we could talk about actually.
Yeah.
Kind of like how fast time's been moving on, and like our, I guess, like journey school wise and where we're headed, where we're planning on heading. Yeah. Right now. I feel like
that's that could be very interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So, LJ, where are you studying? Where are you studying? What are you studying?
Okay, so right now I'm at I just finished up at Saddleback College, but I was there for longer than I wanted to be. It was like 3 or 4 years, which is fine.
I think
I had friends who stayed there 6-7 years. Like my one friend Bree, she just finished up there and she's at UCI now, which is really cool.
As long as you get there,
yeah,
destination, and you know what you're doing. You seem like you know what you're doing.
You know, you want to act that way. You want to act like you know what you're doing until you get there. Like, was it a fake it till you make it mentality?
Fake it till you make it.
It honestly works. It works in more ways than you can imagine. But my friend Bree, she was I forget what she was doing initially, but she ended up going to like the biology route, and now she's going on to pursue becoming like a dentist, which is really cool.
Yeah,
like,
I can totally see her as a dentist.
Yeah. Okay. And I keep like joking with her. I'm like, can you please do my teeth in the future? Like, that's so sick. But I'm pretty sure she has a long list now. But I think it's really cool. Like, I don't think it matters how long you take. It's all about like where you want to go and like attaining that, you know?
Yeah. Everyone has their own journey and their own way of their own path of life.
Oh, totally.
Some go there, get there really successful, probably, you know, like super fast, super young.
Yeah.
But, you know,
And that's the thing. That's the thing about people in their 20s. They're like all over the place. You know, you get some people
even at this time.
Like, for sure. But that's I think that's kind of like where the illusion takes place, where you look at other people in their early 20s and you're like, dude, like these people, they're about to graduate, like they're about to go on and do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like these people that like they're already married. These people are already married.
There's like, I'm hearing about people getting married. Now, maybe not in our friend group, but like friends of our friends, just talking about like being the bridesmaid. Like
it's so weird to think about, but
I still feel like I'm like 18 years old, like trying to still figure out what to do.
And I think that's okay. You know, the interesting and cool thing about people in their 20s is that they're all over the place. Yeah. And it you can't really compare yourself, because it's okay. Look at people now, like trust me. And then look at them 10 years from now and see where they're at. It's going to be drastically different. Some people that you thought, you know, weren't doing much right now, they probably, you know, they could have ended up going to school.
Killing it.
Yeah, they're probably doing great. You know, they have their own business. They made their own startup. They started doing their own stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's cool about it. But anyways, kind of going back to my journey. Yeah. And like what I'm doing.
So you just finished Saddleback.
Finished up at Saddleback. I was initially doing computer science, but the thing is...
Same, actually.
Yeah.
I was doing it with our mutual friends, Brayden and Ross.
And it's funny because all of us were going in computer science, and then all of us switched out.
All of us are not doing anymore.
Yeah. With the exception of our one friend Brayden, who kind of pivoted to the more business side of computer science. Yeah. And Ross is still...
He's doing hard, like IT.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So he's not doing so much like...
world.
Yeah, because he still wants to do computers, but he didn't want to do like software. He wanted to do like hardware. I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
But I'm not too knowledgeable about that.
For sure.
But anyways, yeah, so we all dropped out of computer science, but we pursued like our own, I guess, like, you know...
Yeah. And I think the mentality we all had before going in there was like, oh, like we all game together.
Yeah, we like computers.
We like computers.
We like technology.
We'll have a great time.
We're gonna grow up with advancing technology.
Oh
It's of course it's important to learn computer science so that we can, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess
it takes a specific personality. Like being in those classes. Gosh. When I was in my computer science class and I was just looking around, I'm like, these people. There's either people that get it or they don't.
Yeah.
And it's very cutthroat. It's very lone wolf. It's very individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wanted to pursue something that was more like community, like team oriented. And that's why I went to the business route instead. And I'm not in love with business, but it's in the direction that I want to go to in the future, which I think is good.
Are you doing something specific with business?
Yeah.
Is it just business or like
it's business administration? I was initially doing an emphasis in HR management, and so I pivoted from computer science to that halfway through Saddleback College, and then I set my sights on Cal State Fullerton because I saw that they had a great business program,
right? And
I started working toward that. And over the past year, doing my courses, I thought it'd be a good idea to do an HR internship at the church I grew up at, which was Saddleback. And there, I did like a 7-month HR internship, and it was really cool. Where I was able to kind of just learn the ins and outs of HR, you know, conduct a few interviews, like put together questions, put together like different forms that we needed, and looking at like FMLA stuff, which is like the family medical leave stuff. And there's a lot of ins and outs of HR. And what I like about it is that you're not stuck to one particular task. Like you're doing...
You're kind of like... I see as like you're problem solving kind of with the multiple like people.
Yeah.
You're human resources.
You're like the backbone of the company. So you're dealing with laws, but at the same time, you're also like a counselor in this weird way.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Yeah. That does make sense. Okay.
And I don't know. I wanted that person-to-person contact in a future job. And the HR department that I saw in Applied Medical, which is my first job that I worked at, was great. They're the nicest people ever. And I was like, you know what? I can see myself doing something like this for a while. So it launched me in that direction.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Then how's school doing for you? Like, how's Fullerton?
School's good. Fullerton is definitely it's definitely a step up in the sense that I need to like put in more time and effort. I can't just kind of.
It isn't not like high school or saddle or like community college.
Oh, totally. Like, yeah. Where you don't have to, you can put in minimal work and then kind of get by. Like you actually have to put the work in. Their business program is pretty well known too. So
that's good.
So I've been trying to, really up my game. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad.
What about you?
Well, I'm still at community college. Right now I'm majoring in like biology, sciences, and I'm taking a bunch of science courses like biology, chemistry, and I'm taking calculus.
Which is strong classes.
Yes, for one semester.
Woo.
And I am interested in like wanting to, I don't know, do something medical.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to think about what I wanted to do, and it took me a long time to decide that I wanted to do something medical, because I have some family that are doctors. I have an aunt and an uncle who are doctors. I have a cousin who is just graduated, I think this past year, 2019.
Yeah.
And is going to her residency, and getting practice from there. So I was like, okay, I want to try it out. I have to say that like, because I'm still in community college, it's hard because I'm like starting over basically, because I started with a lot of different majors. Like my journey, and I'm in my 4th year of community college, and it's kind of messy and kind of long. Like first off, I tried computer science with you, or like kind of with you and like my friends Ross and Braden, because we thought we wanted to do computers, and then I was like, yeah, you're right. It's not like for everyone,
and it's not what you think it is.
Yeah,
that's the thing that I noticed about computer science. You're like, oh, this is supposed to like, oh, you're programming, and it's not that hard. No, it's you're learning a new language. You're trying to communicate with a computer to do things, and it's like it's not intuitive. Like maybe for some people it is intuitive if you're logically like bound, like you like your brain just works that way, but for me it did not work.
I was kind of the same. I learned like as I continued school, I felt like I learned more about myself, that I actually like interacting with people and talking, especially when I started like working like part-time jobs that actually required me to talk to strangers and to my coworkers. So I dropped the computer science, and then I moved on to like environmental science, because I want to do something science related. I don't know, I thought, because I am good at like math and science, like that's what I was really good at, and also like reading and English composition. But I don't know, environmental science was so, I guess, broad that I wasn't super interested in that. So I kind of like tried pharmaceutical science, and then I just this past year I just like try to start over, like maybe not start over, but just like like reset and slow it down and be like, okay, what did I want to do, which
is the most important question.
And it's I'm not proud of it, but I'm okay with saying this, that it is my 4th year in community college,
which is fine.
Right? Normally a lot of kids my age would be graduating.
Well, think about it this way. 70 to 80% of kids in college switch majors. Yeah. And a lot of people who end up kind of partying through school, and they stick with one major and then they get out, they most of them, like, well, I'm guessing a lot of them realize, like, wait, I don't want to do this. Like, this is not what I want to do. Like, what did I want to do? You know? And then they kind of go through this weird soul searching period where they try and figure out, like, oh, God, like, who am I? Like, what do I, like, what direction should I take?
I felt like I did go through, like, an identity crisis.
Which is good. And it's good to do that before you actually, finished a major and you're in the workplace. I think these are important questions to ask, and it's good to ask them while you're in school so that you can kind of forge your path as you go along. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, so right now I'm so I'm in my 4th year of community college, going through biology and trying to get through it. It is hard because starting over, kind of. I am at like the first level of like biology classes. I'm at the first level of chemistry and stuff. So I'm learning like the not the basics,
the building
but,
blocks,
the
kinda
building
like, yeah,
blocks, like what is chemistry,
yeah,
or what is life, what is biology.
yeah.
So it kind of feels like I'm in high school again,
Mhm.
and yeah, like for this semester,
Mhm.
it is a little tough for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
I'm having trouble going, just like pushing through it, just because it just does feel like high school.
Yep.
I feel like I am starting over,
Mhm.
and I don't have like any friends in my class.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny because like I go to well, right now I'm at IVC.
Mhm.
I'm at Irvine. I'm at IVC, or at Irvine Valley College, because I heard from my friend Braden that their science and math classes were better
Mhm.
than Saddlebacks. So I'm at IVC right now, and it's funny because with the coronavirus like issue going
Yeah.
on, I've been like getting weird reactions.
Oh, is it
Tell
like
me.
like kind of like racist like memes?
I don't
Almost.
I don't know, but like okay,
And
so
you're Vietnamese.
Yeah,
So
so-
like that's not even.
I know I look Chinese, or I look some kind of Asian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
And when people, oh god, that's awful.
Yeah. So I sit. To give you an example, I sit in the front row.
Yeah.
Actually, in both my chemistry and biology classes.
Yeah.
I sit in the front row, either in the left corner. I sit in like one of the corners,
Mhm.
and I remember one point in the semester I was like just cold, and I
Yeah.
like coughed or I
Mhm.
sneezed or something,
Yeah.
and people moved away from me.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes.
That's awful.
Either moved like a seat away or like a row behind me.
Yeah.
So, which I don't. I mean, it's funny, I think.
Yeah.
But also, it's kind of like, okay, that is a little.
It's a little extra.
Yeah.
It's a little extra. I forget what the statistics are on it. I could totally be wrong here, but I remember hearing something about how just the flu in and of itself has killed more people than the coronavirus within the
I've
similar amount of
heard.
time.
I'm hearing different things every day. I'm
Yeah,
hearing like
yeah.
different numbers of like how many people
I
are
don't know.
dying or how many people are infected.
I'm happy. I don't like. There's not that much weight behind my words here, so I can throw out facts like that.
Yeah. I'm like, I tried. I am still like trying to learn more about it, but it's like things just are changing every day. It's hard to
Yeah.
catch up with like what's going on. Like, is it getting better? Is it getting worse? I hear it's getting worse. Like more
Yeah.
people are dying.
I think it's just the media just kind of hyping stuff up. They love doing that.
Yeah.
Where over time, like, okay, they don't report on good news. Like, they don't
Yeah.
report and say like, hey, there's 10,000 less car accidents this year than last year.
Mhm.
Like they wouldn't report that stuff. They only report the stuff that's negative.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's just bad incentives in the media world. That's why I usually
Yeah.
kind of stay away from it. But I think it's also important to know what's happening.
I know. Like I've been trying to like,
Yeah.
keep up, but it's
Mhm.
just like I hear different things every day.
Oh, for
and
sure.
It's like,
Yeah.
what do I believe in? What do I
Yeah.
listen to?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
hard. Anyways,
The life of a student, right? This
Yeah.
this is what it's like.
of a lonely student, because like no one in my class, like I don't know, I don't talk to anyone in my classes.
Yeah,
So it is a
yeah.
little lonely,
Yeah.
and I've been doing like my work just by myself, studying
Mhm.
by myself. So that's kind of my experience right now. Like I know that it sucks right now because I'm kind of like starting, like I said a lot. I'm starting over.
Yeah.
I'm like taking kind of the first chemistry and biology classes,
Mhm.
and I'm not really doing anything medical, which is what
Yeah.
my goal.
Not yet. At
Not
least.
yet.
Mhm.
It was a little discouraging, but like, you just gotta push through, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And this is and that's fine.
Push
Like,
through.
I think everyone has a different path and a different journey,
Mhm.
and you're in a place that's still great to be able to kind of go from.
I'm
Like, there's
yeah.
there's people who would like wish that they were at this point.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm grateful to have an education and be privileged
For sure.
enough to go to.
But at the same time,
school.
it still sucks. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's trying to balance those two in your head.
I
and
can't
then-
have
and move
everything.
through.
You
For
cannot
sure.
have everything in life.
Oh, totally.
I mean, some people
Yeah.
can, and some
Oh,
people do.
no.
but-
I even think that people at the top they still have things to deal with. You can't have it all.
You can't have it all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I think that's fine. Like there's people who need that time to like introspect
Yeah. Because I'm a firm believer where, like, if everything goes your way, if everything is perfect,
Yeah.
life wouldn't really be that interesting.
For sure. Have you seen the movie Inside Out?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the anger and the sadness?
Yeah, I connected to that movie a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, you can't have peaks without valleys, right?
Yeah. Even like sadness has a role to play. You know, and I didn't really see it that way until I saw the movie, and
you're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Like that, the sadness helped her heal through that part.
You cannot be happy all the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's something wrong. You know.
I can't remember who said it, but there's this one quote that was like, fruit doesn't grow in the mountaintops of life, but it grows in the valleys.
The valleys, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I know that's a quote. When I heard it, I was like, that's good. That makes a lot of sense.
You know, the best thing comes out of fertilizer, and fertilizer shit.
Yeah.
So
there we go. That's a more pragmatic.
That's like my version. I guess.
Yeah, I like that. That's really good.
I don't know where I.
That's the two versions here.
I don't even know where I heard that from from a video probably.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It stuck to me.
That's very true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Here we go.
No, but I totally agree. Where, and there's some people who just like they try and distract themselves continuously with a bunch of good stuff, and
good temporary stuff.
Yeah, just so that they don't have to deal with like the silence of like looking inward at themselves and like what they're going through. Yeah. And I don't know, I think you miss out on a portion of life when you do that. You miss out on how much better those good times are. Like, you know, you gotta
you can't know what good times are unless you feel the bad.
Yes. No,
you
it's
experience the bad.
Yeah.
If you know what each one is, then you'll learn to appreciate each thing more.
Oh, totally.
Essentially.
Yeah. So. I remember hearing this other quote. There's just random quotes that keep coming up. But it was like, a tree that reaches heaven needs roots that reach down into hell. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah. I
damn,
can see
that's
that.
like, that's heavy.
Yeah, that is something to think about. Yeah.
Do you have an opposite of that one? Another shit one?
Okay, maybe not like as provocative, but like
yeah.
No, I don't know, but I like that one a lot. I don't know, maybe like I don't know.
Yeah,
that was good though. I like that saying. The highest tree. What was it like?
Yeah, so a tree that reaches into heaven needs roots that reach down into hell.
Yeah, that's
I think true. I heard Jordan Peter. I heard that from Jordan Peterson's book. Yeah.
Do you feel like right now in life, are you more happy or more sad?
I think.
I don't know how to describe it.
I think that doesn't matter.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because your temporary like emotion at a point in time is pretty arbitrary. It could be based on anything. It could be based on the fact that you didn't have a good meal before, and like your blood sugar's low.
Probably, yeah, or you didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, overall, I think a
lot of different factors.
Yeah, totally. Overall, I think life's pretty neutral. You know, life's good. Life's it's okay.
You have something to look forward to, kind of.
Yeah, we have the Big Bear trip coming up.
Oh yes,
which is kind of exciting.
Yes, we are going.
Which we could vlog, right?
I am planning to vlog that.
Yeah.
I want to, do something with it.
Oh, we're totally gonna like go to different places.
Please,
and
like,
stuff.
can we like, if I'm vlogging or when I'm vlogging, can we please like?
Yeah, we're going on a hike. I want you to know that. I know you love hikes.
Fuck. Well, I don't mind hikes, but like
I know I've heard your story though.
Oh gosh.
About hike in the past. We don't have to talk about it. But yeah.
We'll save that for another time.
Yeah.
Maybe with someone else.
Yeah. Hikes are gonna be fun. And I know there's like an alpine slide. Do you know those slides where you like sit down and then you like do the thing?
Yes.
Yeah. It's one of those.
I like that. Yeah.
They have a zoo there, which is interesting.
I love
like
animals.
A little museum. So I mean, hey, we're gonna be able to just like
I'm excited.
Yeah. I think it's funny how after all these years we now decided to do a trip,
I see it like this. It's a number of factors.
Mm-hmm.
One, we're all really busy.
Yeah.
We're all still in school.
Mm-hmm.
Like the group that we're going to Big Bear with, we're all still like, I mean, for the most part, I think Garrett's still in school, right?
Yeah. Or he's almost done.
Because I know he's almost like graduating.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Coke goes chilling, I think,
Yeah.
or something. Anyways, okay, so we're all in school.
She's doing hair stuff.
Oh yeah, so she's like learning. She's like going to school.
Yeah, Coco is Garrett's girlfriend, by the way.
Yes. Sorry.
I want someone to make a whole map of all of our friends.
Oh gosh, we should probably explain it here. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's keep it more basic. So okay, let me go back. So all of us are like are pursuing something, and we're busy with like our responsibilities with our education.
Yeah.
That's our first factor is why we. And
Man, you're taking it way back here. So all of us are human beings. First off,
I've been trying to plan a trip with you guys.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yes.
Maybe not something. I tried like small, like let's go to LA or let's go to San Diego.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And we never really have planned to do that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we're all busy, and it's hard when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to have, I guess,
mm-hmm.
or like responsibilities, and it occupies your time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just play and hang out all the time.
All the time, yeah.
I wish.
The thing is, okay, so the main catalyst, I think, as to why the trip happened right now, is because
spring break.
Spring break, yeah.
Yeah.
And also Sarah and Audrey kind of putting it together. Also, I think Audrey, she was the one that was looking for the Airbnb.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then she also like created like a group text and stuff too,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. If you ever want to plan a trip with your friends, guys, designate one person and do it.
Yeah.
If you get that one, and like make sure it's someone who will get stuff done.
Are you saying I don't get things done?
I'm not saying you don't get things. You're doing the podcast right now.
Oh yeah.
So obviously you got something done.
I guess so.
And you do vlogs. So I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess because I wasn't really, when I first was trying to plan trips.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to plan like a trip. I was just planning like a day to hang out.
For sure.
But we're like outside of our,
Yeah.
usual bubble.
Yeah.
Of Orange County.
Make it as accessible as possible. I think
that's what I was trying to do. Like, I know I was like LA for a day.
Yeah.
San Diego for a day. It's not like, it's not in our bubble, but it's like not too far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's what I was trying to ease I was trying to ease my way into trips, and now I wanted like, okay, let's go to like Big Bear. Let's go to maybe Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's go then New York.
Vegas I wouldn't do. Oh god, I hate Vegas.
Maybe not like Vegas, but like Nevada, like some places in Nevada that are actually like really nice.
Yeah. Area 51.
Like yeah, well I don't know about that, but like no, but there's like some historical sites of like mobs, like old mobs and like Native Americans. It's really interesting.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
I know Arizona too. If you ever go out of state, it's beautiful.
I went to the Grand Canyon before when I was younger, and I saw a lot of
so
Native
much
Americans.
greenery all over. It's amazing.
Do you have a favorite place that you like to travel in your life?
Like a place that I want to travel?
That you have traveled before.
Have I traveled?
Do you have a favorite place that you have traveled before?
I love Kauai.
Hawaii.
Like one of the smaller islands, Kauai.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
It's beautiful. It's the Garden Island, Olive Garden Island.
The Olive Garden
No, I'm
Island?
kidding. It's just the Garden Island of Hawaii, and it's great. It's small and quaint, and from what I've heard, Hawaii it's kind of the opposite of that, where it feels like LA.
Like the touristy areas of Hawaii?
No, there's 1 million people on the island. Last I checked the population.
Okay.
That's a lot of people for that one little small island.
Dang.
But from what I've heard, it's like a city almost surrounded by water. But the reason why I like Kauai is because it feels a little bit more country.
Islandy. Oh, country.
Like
okay,
country. Kind of like
yeah.
But yeah, obviously there's jungle. Obviously it's very tropical. But there's like this. Is
there a city in there?
Yeah, there's like small pockets of different city stuff, but like it's nothing close
like the main island.
To the main island, yeah.
Okay.
I don't even remember going to the main island, thankfully, but my parents went there recently.
How old were you?
I had to have been in middle school.
Okay.
The last time I went, but I remember it fondly. The water's great.
That's nice.
So it was you could see like the bottom. You could see the sand under the water.
Like the water's clear.
Yeah, it's so clear. It's beautiful.
I love that.
And they have like wave breaks on some of the parts that.
See, I want to plan a bigger trip, Hawaii maybe.
Dude, hell yeah!
I feel like if we do Big Bear, I feel it could break through like maybe more bigger trips.
Yeah, totally.
We'll see.
No. I agree, and I think that's one of the reasons why we wanted to start with Big Bear too.
Yeah.
Because we might do Palm Springs or something in the summer.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll go from
maybe
there.
go out of state. I love to travel. I like to travel.
Yeah. That's good. I want to do another mukbang.
You want another candy?
I want another candy. I need
gosh.
some candy. Can you guys hear this?
Oh man. This
is such a this is a messy podcast.
Are
this
you
time,
eating all of that at once?
Yeah.
You have okay.
See
So
this?
if anyone's listening, LJ has like 10.
Dude, I
more
usually
than
put
10.
a lot.
Do you just pop it in your mouth?
Yeah, I just
all
pop
at
them.
once?
Yeah. Okay,
Holy
guys,
crap.
you gotta listen to this, okay?
It's like you're both.
Some more.
It's like either you're taking medicine or you're, I don't know, taking a bunch of coke.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so now, okay, I guess like I should say my favorite place.
Okay.
My favorite place I've traveled is Vietnam. I think my parents are from Vietnam, and my parents took our family to Vietnam to celebrate my aunt and uncle's 15th anniversary, and then my grandparents' 50th anniversary. And it was mixed with like both or like two different trips. It was a family trip where it's like vacation. We went to the tropical island, and then we stayed at a resort, and that was really fun. And then we also went, the other half of the vacation was like family and learning about the history. I got to see the places that my mom grew up, my dad grew up. It's pretty great. I'll talk more about that later.
Talk about the museum.
Oh, the museum. Yeah, we went to a museum that it was like the Vietnam War museum. And it was very interesting. I got to see a lot of guns. I went into the tunnels that the Vietnam soldiers lived in during the time.
How big were they?
Well, okay, so when I was there, it was they expanded the tunnels for tourists to go in, right? And some of us were able to go in. My uncle, who's white and 6'3" or 6'2", he couldn't really go in. But for tourists, it was still really small. It was really cramped. I remember my brother going through it, and then his sunglasses dropped, and he crushed his sunglasses.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, it was small, and it was really hot.
Yeah.
And then, but so the tunnels were connected to certain rooms.
Mm-hmm.
But what the tour guide told us was that the tunnels were smaller during the war, because I guess Vietnamese men are small, and they just expanded the tunnels for tourists. I got to shoot a machine gun.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
What the heck? You never told me about this.
It was at the end of our tour. So after our tour, we got
was it mounted?
It was It was connected to a.
You're joking. How big were the bullets?
It was, dude, I don't know, but
you never told me about this.
So
how
sharp.
many shots? What the hell?
I just went
Oh my god.
Okay, so at the end of our tour, we went to a gift shop.
Yeah.
And outside of the gift shop, there's a shooting range. There's a shooting range, and there's people out, and you can hear so loud, just guns firing.
Oh my gosh.
And then I also got a rice hat at the gift shop. And then,
that'd be very illegal here. Right?
Well, yeah.
They don't care there. They're whatever. We're making money.
It makes money.
Yeah.
And then my uncle paid for the shooting range.
Yeah.
I think me and my cousins got to do it, and my uncle.
Yeah.
And it was connected to some kind of mount or some kind of pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I couldn't
move
free range
it. Okay. So you're aiming. It was already aimed at a target.
It was already aimed. I couldn't move it anywhere.
Okay.
Obviously,
but still,
they're super. The field was huge.
Yeah.
There's targets on the other side of this hill, and and obviously you wear headphones because it's super loud.
Yeah.
Even in the gift shop, and holy crap, it was really interesting.
I feel bad for people that work in that gift shop too. They have to listen to those gunshots.
Maybe they're used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's so. After the war, they're used to it.
Oh my gosh. It wasn't okay. It wasn't that loud. You can hear the
brings
gun
them back to their childhood.
Oh my goodness.
It's so bad.
I'm in a gift shop touring the Vietnam War. I have to hear. But yeah, there was a lot of people in the shooting range. It was really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. I would want to do it again. I wanted to buy like I don't know, like a bullet necklace, but my mom didn't want me to buy.
Yeah, that's a little.
She didn't want me to go to the shooting range.
I think that's like that's the equivalent of like a shark tooth necklace.
Yeah.
Do you remember in like elementary school when you wear those?
I would get some at like SeaWorld.
Like
you
felt so badass. You're like, dude, I have this.
I wear like
shark teeth?
I'm a surfer. Shark.
Were they actually real shark teeth? I forget.
Probably.
That's pretty effed.
I know. People kill thousands of sharks every hour.
Why? What?
And then we're complaining that shark attacks.
They kill like 4 or 5 people a year.
Yeah, and we're killing thousands, tens of thousands of sharks every hour, minute, or something like that. I don't know why.
Yeah. See, we don't need shark teeth anymore. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So
after that controversial statement. No, I'm kidding.
No, anyways, but going back to the Vietnam trip, yeah, it was fun. I got to shoot a machine gun.
Cool.
And then what else? But yeah, that was like my favorite. Okay, so like, what's your where would you want to travel one day?
Yeah, so Kauai is definitely one of those places that I love, but I want to go to Japan. And
yes, I do too.
If
Number
our
one
friend group can do that.
Oh my. Okay, yeah. Maybe I feel like it's possible like during the summer. Maybe I don't know about this summer.
Yeah.
Hopefully maybe
it might even be possible this summer.
I'd be down for
if
that.
we have the right people, it's possible.
Yeah.
And I know it's possible.
I know this year
even for a weekend, even for like 4 or 5 days. But I'd want to stay.
I need a week.
You need a week? Okay, interesting.
In Japan?
Oh, for sure. Okay, I agree.
Like maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
No more than 2 weeks because
that's when it starts getting a little too much.
You get homesick.
Yeah.
And you kind of get tired. But maybe 1 or 2.
Week and a half.
I feel like 2 weeks is a good amount
2 weeks
to travel.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that because of the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
There's Japan is like very touristy because a lot of people.
Oh, totally. When is that?
In the summer.
That's this year?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, we can't
Summer
go.
Olympics.
That's not gonna happen.
I think it would be nice to go just because like it's very touristy and like
there's probably a lot of people from America,
a
lot of people from Canada, a lot of people.
Yeah, all over the world.
All over the world.
A lot of things are like
cool.
a lot of things are like in English, so obviously it's very touristy. So it would be nice for us to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking maybe next year just because not the Olympics but the touristy stuff will probably still be there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would love to go.
Yeah.
There's so many things I'll plan it.
Yeah.
I will plan the trip.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do they have like a Studio Ghibli thing there?
Probably.
Is Studio Ghibli in Japan? Does that exist?
Isn't it
the actual studio?
Probably. I don't know.
Dude,
maybe.
That'd be sick.
I know.
Can we look this up? Can someone look this up?
Even if they don't have a studio, they probably have some kind of tourist attraction.
Yeah.
I
wish we had a Jamie. We could just be like, hey, can you look up the...
Or like a third, like a research guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just be like, hey, can you look up the Studio Ghibli in Japan?
Yeah.
No, yeah, there's a lot of places I do want to go there. And I know that there's pictures where they take like a picture of like an anime and like the actual real place that it's based off of.
Yeah.
And it's side by side. And like, it'd be so cool to go and like visit some of those places and be like, hey, this is so weird.
We need to watch some anime before maybe.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be a really fun trip. Yeah.
I would love to go to Japan. I think Japan's one of my number one places. I have this like dream where when we're older, like when we're actually like settled, and maybe we have like all of us have like our significant other. I would love to take you guys to Vietnam.
Why Vietnam?
Particularly the resorts.
Yeah.
Mostly the resort. I mean, maybe the city, just because it's it is really interesting, like historically, and maybe I can take you to that museum so that you guys can experience the times. I would love to see you guys.
I want to shoot a machine gun.
That'd be cool. I will do.
I don't care. By the way, I don't care for guns at all.
Yeah.
But if you can go to Vietnam and they have a place where you can shoot a machine gun and you don't do it,
they have different guns too. They have like.
I don't think you're doing it right if you don't do it.
I think my uncle had like a rifle, and then he was like shooting a rifle.
Oh, really? He brought it there?
No. Like there was a rifle in the shooting range.
Okay.
Like they have different options for guns, and I just chose.
Are they all mounted or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, mine was mounted.
Yeah, that's good.
I was just like,
yeah, totally.
or yeah.
What does a mounted pistol look like?
I think I have a picture, but I'll show you later. Anyways,
Okay.
a mounted pistol.
Put the picture on the video.
I have to search deep.
Deep in the.
I don't think it's on my phone. I think it's somewhere in like
your computer or something.
Yeah, probably my computer. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, I would love to take you guys to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of personal to me, and I would take it I would take you guys there with hopefully if I have a significant other.
Yeah.
And it would be like I would take you there mainly to propose to my significant other.
Oh.
Like I want to plan where like if I'm dating someone, I propose her to I proposed to her at the beach.
Yeah.
That, like I at the resort.
That's really
and I want to bring my friends there.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys can help plan
that sounds like
something.
a good idea.
So that's kind of the reason why I wanted to bring you guys.
So you have this like image in your head.
I have like a goal.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Yeah.
No, I like that goal.
Like fly us all to
Vietnam.
To Vietnam. And maybe not do the my family things, but just like the touristy things.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
cool.
like I would think like going into the city and going to the museums would be pretty cool.
Spending a bunch of dong, right?
Dong, dude, we were millionaires.
Loaded, yeah.
My family were technically millionaires because the dollars to dong is
Well, what's the conversion rate?
Dude, I don't know what it is now.
Something.
It's like 2,000 or 3,000 dong per dollar.
Oh my god.
So
okay. Kind of put that into perspective. Like if I wanted to get like an ice cream cone, how much would that cost?
Like maybe like 20 cents.
20 cents.
Yeah. Okay, let me. I'll tell you this perspective.
Like how much dong would like?
Maybe 500 or 600 dong.
That's it.
Or 10,000, 1,000 or not 1,000 dong or something.
Okay.
Like that.
Wow. That's really good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like yen, like Japanese yen to dollar, because like maybe like 1,000 yen is $1. It's like I don't know. Here, I'll put into perspective, like for you. Let's say I went to dinner with my mom in this like smaller pho restaurant. We got 2 bowls of pho, 2 drinks that were not water, and then we had a side dish, and then we had dessert too.
Yeah.
All of that costed $5.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. It was a couple $1,000 dong.
Yeah.
But for both of the 2 of us, like bowls of our main dish, side dishes, drinks, it was like approximately like $5 USD.
That's actually really cool.
So I don't.
Damn.
I need to probably like convert that somehow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's cool though. It kind of reminds me of when I was in the Philippines, because for an ice cream cone there, I don't know why I picked ice cream cone. But
I like ice cream.
I do like ice cream.
Maybe we should get some ice cream after this.
Dude, that sounds really good.
You want to?
Maybe like I want something. God, it's so tempting. Like I don't want to do dairy though. Maybe some.
Yeah, we'll look for something non-dairy.
Sprouts has some stuff.
Anyways,
shout out Sprouts.
Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines. There was an ice cream place, and I walked up and I was like, "How much is an ice cream cone?" They're like, "Oh, 10 pesos." And at the time that I went there, it was for every $1, it was like 40, 50 pesos.
So was it like
literally a couple cents? Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, that's like in Vietnam.
In Vietnam,
I think like 20 cents is an ice cream cone, or like,
which is amazing.
Something like
that.
Or like a bag of chips is like a couple cents.
Yeah, totally.
We went to like a convenience store in Vietnam, and my brother and I got a bunch of snacks.
Dude,
it was like a couple dollars.
Okay. Kind of going back to Japan, that's something I want to do.
Yeah.
Just walk into a convenience store.
We're gonna do it all.
You have this like picture in your head.
We're gonna
this like idyllic picture in your head about like everything there's so. It's just so Japanese and it's great.
We're gonna do it all.
Okay.
We're gonna
cool.
do all the little things. We're gonna do the big things.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go to Disneyland in Japan, but I would want to do something.
I'd want to see what it's like.
Maybe for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It might cost a lot of money though. So.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it would need a lot of planning. But let's start off with Big Bear first.
Okay.
I think Big Bear would be really fun.
Cool.
Definitely vlog worthy.
Yeah, we're gonna be vlogging that. So stay tuned.
Very excited. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I think today was an interesting podcast because we went in not really having a plan.
Yes. So this is, even though this is episode 2, haven't really planned.
We're not gonna plan the first few. Let's be honest. We're just talking about our lives.
I kind of like not planning anything.
That's fine.
You know,
nothing is anything really planned.
And even if it's planned, think about it. Think about it like this. Like, think about a lot of things that you have planned and it didn't really go
exactly
the way it was planned.
Yes.
And then because you have those expectations.
Yes, that's the rule in life. Don't have expectations. If something happens that exceeds your non-expectations, then it's the best thing ever, right? That's how that works.
But I think we still should like maybe
have an outline,
like an outline, some kind of topic. Yeah. For some to start off.
No, for sure. We're gonna go into more depth here, especially with our friend Garrett, as he's very about wanting to research and put together the structured podcast. It sounds great.
But I think these first couple are going to be more personal. Mm-hmm. We probably will people who are listening will learn more about us. Yeah. And I guess,
And if people go back in the future, be like, hey, these are these old podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what they were like. Interesting.
This is what their favorite things to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they've
hey, that's the Japanese trip that they were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That they went on.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Right?
Yeah.
See, it's all gonna tie back together.
I like these. This is like a time capsule in video form.
Yeah.
Not very, was it tangible?
Yes,
but nice to view.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
To listen to, I guess. Yeah.
So I guess that concludes podcast number 2.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to us talk about our favorite food, places to travel, places we want to travel. A little bit
about school too.
School as well, our lives. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we're working on getting this to other platforms like Spotify.
Yeah.
But for now, this is for fun.
Yes. This is the for fun.
We aren't really getting much out of it, but we are getting a lot out of it, I think.
Yeah. No, I think it's fun. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Yes. So if you guys want to listen more of us talking, suggest what we should do or what we should talk about. Mm-hmm. Suggest some ideas on topics.
Yeah. And, we can even do a mukbang.
I am putting that in my list of things that we're going to do.
Cool.
But yeah, anyways, thank you so much again for listening. If you guys want to like and subscribe,
do it. Do it now.
So, or just listen to us talk. That's
the whole point of the
obviously
podcast.
Great. Yeah. I think I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you. This has been the Austin Ho Show.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
With
and thank you, Audrey, for supporting.
Yeah, no problem. That's why I'm here. For support.
Yeah, this is really fun. I'm really glad. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.